Today, I'm taking a look at must-visit websites for retro fans. From Doom to screensavers to Winamp and more, you'll definitely want to explore this list. So let's dive in. I'm Alex, and this is Retro Tech Dreams. First on my list is Doom CAPTCHA. Instead of having to click on cars or motorcycles, we get to play Doom. The goal is simple: shoot 3 enemies to prove you are not a bot. Doom CAPTCHA runs actual Doom compiled for WebAssembly, and it's fully open source. I covered a similar version in an earlier video, which was a simple recreation of Doom, but this is actual Doom, so let's try it. And I died. Let's see if we can go here. Oh. Alright, I think this is the strategy, is to hide out and let them come to me. I got one. Shotgun. I got it! CAPTCHA solved. That was way harder than I thought it would be. I think they have the difficulty set to nightmare mode. Alright, let's try this again, but this time what I want to do is I want to see if cheats work. So I'm going to type in the invincibility cheats, IDDQD. Seems like it works. Let me see. Yes. Cheats work. Let me do one more. Let's do infinite weapons and ammo, IDKFA. And it looks like this works. Let's switch to the RPG. Well, it looks like the cheats work, but the RPG is not counting any enemy kills. So I can't actually pass the CAPTCHA. Let's see if I can switch weapons. Oh yeah, machine gun works. So that's Doom CAPTCHA. It turns the annoying task of CAPTCHA into something genuinely fun, and 30 years later, we're still finding new ways to play Doom. Winamp is a recreation of Winamp in the browser. We have the full UI exactly as we remember it. Winamp comes up with a playlist of songs already loaded and ready to play. And we have Winamp's visualizer recreated for the web. We could play with the equalizer with live feedback, or load in the equalizer preset. And if you customize your own EQ, you can save it and then load it in later. This is Winamp though, and we can bring our own music. By clicking the eject button up here, we can import our own MP3 files, or we can add them down here to the playlist. But I think you'd agree that the best part of Winamp are the skins, and luckily WebApp includes a couple. So we can preview them by double clicking up here. So here's Green Dimension V2, here's Internet Archive, which is a custom theme they made, macOS 10 Aqua, Topaz Amp, Visor, XMMS Turquoise, and Zaxxon Remake. And if these skins aren't enough, we have access to the Winamp Skin Museum, which is pretty much every Winamp skin available today. So we can scroll through here and find some we like. This one's called Purple Glow. And what I like about this is that we're not looking at a screenshot of the skins, we're not looking at an anime GIF, this is actual Winamp in here. So with this, we can do our own customizations to EQs and load our own MP3 files. And if we want the skin for our Winamp player, we can download it too. There is so much effort and creativity that went into each of these skins. Here's a Mountain Dew theme. This is Blue Jeans, The Simpsons, Ion Springfield, The X-Files, Deus Ex is a theme, an unofficial Windows XP theme. Here's Daria, here's an L-Cars theme, Weird Al Yankovic, Chips Challenge. This one's called Goo, and it still works. The Law and Order skin, Dragon Ball Z, Max Payne. This one's called ASCII Amp, Sony CDX, Dexter's Laboratory. Here's a Fallout skin. This looks like the special bars. More Matrix skins, Vaporware, Pure Blue, Deus Ex, and Quake 3 Arena. I still have my full 40GB iTunes music library from the early 2000s on my computer. When I import some of my older favorite MP3 files into WebApp and watch the visualizer, it's like I'm really experiencing my old music in a new way. And it takes me back even more than just listening to the song on Spotify. WebApp is a fully functional, perfectly preserved piece of music history, so give it a try. Doom, the gallery experience, recreates episode 1 map 1 as an art gallery, and it runs in the browser. Instead of collecting weapons and ammo, we gather hors d'oeuvres and drinks while appreciating fine art. So start a new game. If I fire, nothing happens, except taking a sip of wine. Doom guy at the bottom is wearing glasses. And we can pick up cheese. It makes the same sound effect as picking up ammo. If I walk up to a painting and hit the action button, I get some details about what this is, the name of it, and this is a link that will take me to the Met's website to tell me about the piece. Here's Egyptian with the individual sculptures. Found a bottle of wine. The cheeses. Nothing happens if I walk in the water. And because it's Doom, it probably has secrets, so this wall is a slightly different color ahead. If I interact, it opens. We found a secret area. And now we're outside. It's because of Skyrim, I feel the need to check every area for cash. And just like any museum, we exit through the gift shop. We can also use our cash to make purchases. I'll buy a teddy bear. And a tote bag. And a copy of this game, which I can't afford. You can see the effort that went into this website. We've seen Doom ported to practically anything with a screen, ATMs, pregnancy tests, and even other games. But turning it into an art gallery might be the most creative take yet. It's strangely calming, but it still feels like Doom. And maybe this is where we'll see Doom recreations head next. Doom the Gallery experience is also available as a standalone executable, if you want to play it on Windows. Back in the 90s, we customized our computers to match our style, themes, wallpapers, Winamp skins, but it was screensavers and Berkeley Systems After Dark that we seem to remember the best. After Dark CSS recreates the most popular After Dark screensavers in the browsers. So let's start with the flying toasters. Here they come. This is the actual artwork from After Dark. And the speed, the angle, the animations, they feel perfect. Remember, this is all CSS. And because of that, we can use Web Inspector just like any web page. Let's try another one. Let's try fish. Here they come. I like the aquarium in Windows 98 Plus, but After Dark had their own aquarium. Windows went for realism, where After Dark was animated. And Rainstorm. This one has a really high FPS. It's really smooth, and like the flashes of lightning. After Dark CSS is a pretty simple website. The screensavers included are done really well, and they feel like they're perfect pixel recreations. I just wish we had more to explore. KidPix.app is a full recreation of the KidPix software, replayable straight from your browser. If you've never used KidPix before, imagine Microsoft Paint, but made for kids who wanted more interactivity. So let's try to make something. We have the pencil tool, the line tool in different shapes, but I always like the fun brushes. Draw some dots, more dots, some bubbles, some circles. This is looking like pure chaos already. Luckily, if we make a mistake, we have the undo button. Also add some trees. And then we can really start to mix it up. Whoa, that could be too much. The funny thing about KidPix is that it was never about making great art. If you wanted to paint something, you could use this tool, or you could just use Microsoft Paint. But in KidPix, you just clicked around until you made something you liked. And then you warped it beyond recognition with the effects. And when you were done, use the firecracker, and it's gone. And you're left with a blank canvas to start over again. KidPix is chaos. When kids sit down to paint, they don't plan, they don't think what they're gonna paint and where, they just start painting and make it up as they go along. KidPix encouraged that sense of creativity, and it gave us the tools to create without limits or boundaries. Give it a try. So that's my list. This is part 3 of my series, so if you want more fun websites, definitely watch my other videos. Plus, I'll be making more videos in the future. Let me know in the comments which of these websites is your favorite, but I'll leave it here for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the next one.